Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from New Belgium. This is New Belgium Starship IPA, 7.7%. This is, I guess, their take on hazy that highlights, Galaxy malts, Galaxy hops. And then this is actually an interesting one because the local brewery Sideward couldn't use one of their names for beer because of New Belgium. I guess they might have sent them a C&D. Yeah, possibly. So, and had already taken the name. So, the beer is beautiful. Wow, it looks really good for a hazy. The beer pours, actually, with like a light bit of haze pouring out of the can. It's that super milky look. So, here it looks a little bit like one of those ellipsis beers. It has a light to light gold color with a medium to medium plus haze to it. You know, you can sort of see the shadow of my finger. I can see the shadow of my finger through it. And it has a medium bubbled head, nice and fluffy. This is, by the way, best by April. So we're about 3 months away. So, by the way, this is a biotransformed beer in the sense that one of the special processes they use is biotransformation, which involves throwing the hops during fermentation or some amount of fermentation, whereas generally your West Coast IPAs and a lot of hoppy beers, dry hopping occurs after fermentation is completely complete. Biotransformation involves yeast changing some of the essential oils within the hops into other kinds of compounds that can be, beneficial in the aromatics and flavor of New England IPA. This one doesn't have much on the nose. I get a little bit of this kind of like strange, like, what do I describe it? It's like pencily? No. It's fruity, light. It has a wisp of like this Tangelo Meyer lemon thing. Light kind of fruitiness, like star fruit, but like a little strange kind of like plasticky thing. Cheers. 7.7%. Wow, super sneaky for double IPA. I really wish I found this on the cold shelf. I just know that this beer should be punchier, but it has so many characteristics I like about it. First thing about it, this is a great example of mass-produced New England IPA. It has the benefits of, as you can see, the appearance. It doesn't have that thick, chewy thing. So it has a nice kind of like light-bodied oated mouthfeel, but then like washes away quite nicely. You get the twang of the water sort of comes in and washes everything away. Lack of bitterness, a little bit of that kind of like green hop character riding around the back end, some pine. More like leafy kind of character. This beer has a nice hoppiness, but it's, again, never expressive. It doesn't punch in the face of what Galaxy can do. But nice, it's beautifully tropical and has like a ripe, again, like citrus fruit, and it's bright and shiny. So it's, again, kind of like Meyer lemon, tropical kind of citrus notes. So like something like almost like a blood orange. No, not quite blood orange. Maybe more towards like pineapple and just fresh navel orange, just orange juice. And then a little bit of that kind of chalky thing in the back end, possibly. It's really good. Again, you guys have to post in the comments below if you've had this fresher and see like how expressive the hops are. But despite that, it does everything so well. It still has some amount of hops on there. The aromatics are a little bit taken away, but the malt is really quite nice. It washes away quite nicely. It doesn't have any strange, intense flavors to it that I sort of get from the Sierra Nevada beers. If anything, this is like tastes a little bit like improved version of that like Imperial Haze that I did of Sierra Nevada and also Hazy Little Thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of large breweries. Voodoo, I recommend the Hazy Voodoo Ranger, or whatever it is. New Belgium has just been crushing it with just the best examples. Oh, Rogue is the other one, Bat Squash. Bat Squash, and then the Voodoo beer, I keep saying Voodoo. It's New Belgium. The New Belgium Hazies have been easily the best mass-produced New Englands that I've had. It's just absolutely fantastic. Again, it's not a perfect New England IPA. It's not world-class. It doesn't like sing to me like, oh man, this tastes like another half a trillion, but it's its own kind of thing. And the fact that it can be mass-produced and delivered to, this market is pretty freaking awesome, yeah. Yeah, Asheville. So, again, Hell, I work at one of these breweries. Yeah. If Ellipsis does put out beer of this quality, and like if your local brewery is that good, and I guess that's a shout out to Ellipsis, but also just like, you know, many local breweries that make great hazy IPAs, not necessarily like super world class. If you can make, you know, beer of this quality, that's absolutely fantastic. And the fact that New Belgium can do it and compete with small guys is, you know, one of the things that was like, you know, something that people talked about. It's like, yeah, you can't reproduce the hazies. The big guys can't do it. And this is on par. I mean, like I've had a lot of bad ones, and this is a very good example of it. This for me gets a dangerous, like 7.7%, boom, 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 crusher. This beer for me gets a 94. 94, New Belgium, Starship IPA. I can't imagine how good this could be if it was like super vibrant, super juicy, super galaxy forward and fresh. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later. Let me know what you think. They're killing it.